6 words. It is not a big deal. Let me explain. So if you don't know, Nintendo announced yesterday, as of recording this video, the Zelda and Loftwing Amiibo that is meant to be paired with Skyward Sword HD, which comes out in July, I believe. So the general consensus on Twitter and on YouTube is that this is not good. And let me explain why. So the main feature that this Amiibo has for Skyward Sword HD is that it lets you pretty much instantly warp to and from the sky, so you can warp from the surface to the sky, and then from the sky to the surface where you last used it. So people have an issue with this, saying that they are tying fast travel to a $25 paywall, which apparently is the price of this Amiibo, $25, US dollars, I should say. People have an issue with this, saying that it's locking fast travel behind a $25 paywall. When, excuse me, my throat, it's been a long day, my throat is kind of wonky. They're saying this, but fast travel is in the game. This Amiibo, all it is just an instant bird statue. Bird statues in Skyward Sword are warp points and save points. This Amiibo, all it is a bird statue, but you can use it instantly. All it does is save you a couple seconds, a couple minutes to walk to a bird statue to go to the sky. That's all it does. But people are making it sound like this is a huge quality of life improvement. It's really not. All it does, it's barely a quality of life improvement. All it would do is shave off a handful of minutes off of your total playtime. That's all it does. And saying that, like, oh, this should be in the base game, it really shouldn't, because if it was, it would render the actual bird statues in the game pointless. They would just be glorified save points. They actually would just be save points. That's all it would do. Skyward Sword is already easy enough, but this feature would just make it trivial. It's really not that big of a deal. I can't stress that enough. It isn't a big deal at all. From my point of view, I feel like people are just taking one thing and snowballing it to a bigger deal than it actually is. People are seeing things being said on Twitter, going with that, basing their whole opinion around that, and not looking at it for what it is. And that's what seems to be the problem with Nintendo haters nowadays. So I feel like everyone is overreacting about this. Okay, the only thing you could probably say is that it should be $25, which, okay, I'm not here to argue prices. I'm here to argue the point of this thing, and that it's not locking a huge quality of life gameplay mechanic behind a $25 paywall. That's not what's happening here. It's just an extra feature that you can go with or without. It doesn't change the game or anything. Speedrunners aren't shaking in their boots because they have to buy the $25 little figure. It's not a big deal. So stop making it seem like a big deal when it's really not. I have more thoughts. I've been thinking about this all day until I had time to record it. I had more thoughts, I just can't think of them right now. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just a thing you can get if you want. It's all it is. It doesn't change the game or anything. If anything, if it was in the base game, I would not like it as much. I'm glad this is a extra feature that just makes the game. It's not even a quality of life improvement. It's just an extra thing. That's all it is. So that's all I have. I have more thoughts, but I can't think of them right now because I'm just in the middle of a lot of things right now. But I'm gonna call it here. Thanks a lot for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. I know a lot of people don't like it. I personally do not give a rat's rear end about this. It's just I'm gonna get the Amiibo anyways. It looks nice. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think. Leave a like, comment, dislike if you want. I don't know if you really don't care. Just have a nice day. Peace out. K-Dog out.